Hello, my name is Austin Parson, and today I'm going to be telling you why college athletes should be paid. Over the past couple of decades, college sports such as basketball, football, baseball, soccer, and hockey have grown tremendously. This growth has made the NCAA and all associating businesses a huge multi-billion-dollar company, or franchise, if you would say, leaving many people in the questions, why aren't the athletes being paid? The athletes should be paid enough money to where they could survive if they had to on their own off campus with the family. Their salary should be no more than a couple thousand, or 10 or 20,000, just so they could survive as students. They should be paid once a week by the school, or once or twice a month by the school. There are many benefits of college athletes being paid, and many cons of college athletes being paid, and many results. Some of the benefits are, like I said, they could support a family if needed to, or if they lived off campus, they would be able to live in a house and pay rent without having to work a second job on top of putting hours and hours on in the weight room or practice. But there are also a lot of cons. Some players would get overpaid and some players would get overlooked, such as in football, a quarterback would probably make more money than, say, a lineman or a kicker, because he is the heart and the soul of the team. Another con would be bigger colleges would be able to recruit more players every year and more top players every year. Because of this, there would be less competition outside maybe the top 10 or 15 schools, because no other school could compete with bigger schools on the players they wanted to receive. Another con that most people will argue is they say because their school is being paid for. Yes, their school may be being paid for, but outside of school there's also a lot of expenses a college student takes on, whether it be if he has a family that he has to support, or maybe one of his relatives has passed away in his close immediate family and he has to help support his home. There are many results of college athletes being paid. There would be less athletic scholarships and more academic scholarships. With less athletic scholarships, you would see less players coming from hard families, which is mainly where a lot of people come from. A lot of raw talent would be overlooked because the families would not be able to afford to send their kids to college without athletic scholarships. However, with more academic scholarships, there would be a lot more students coming in on academic scholarships, and that's what a college is for, an education. There would also be more money for colleges to update libraries, training facilities such as weight rooms, practice fields, or tracks around the school. There would be also a lot more facilities for students to go to, such as maybe a cafeteria, a gym, or a track to run around. College athletes are also not paid, but by the NCAA, they are not allowed to put themselves out there on the market as a player to be represented by such companies as Nike, Under Armour, and Russell. With that being said, that means that college athletes have no source of income unless they are working on the side of playing football and trying to balance their studies. Without being able to seek such sponsorships by those companies, college athletes are also not allowed to have an agent until they are considered one of the top 150 players in the nation and could go in a top 150 in the NFL draft, being the first 5 rounds. The NCAA does not allow this because they say that the college athletes should be getting an education. In my opinion, college athletes should be paid at least some sort to be able to put themselves on the market to be for advertisement of companies such as Under Armour, Nike, and Russell. I hope the information I have given you is enough to persuade you to agree that college athletes should be paid. Thank you.